Hello. So today I'm going to be changing my pannier rack, which is broken. I'll send a picture of it. It's broken down here, so it's rubbing on the wheel. And so I'm also going to finally change my back bumper, back mudguard, because it's been cracked for a while and it's just rubbing on the wheel now. So now it's like cycling through mud. So finally I have to change it, but also this because Mookie the dog goes on the back of the bike, so I check it quite a lot just to make sure it's safe. She's quite heavy and she's a dog and I don't want to hurt her. Oh, some nice British rain. So I've got to basically take off her basket. I've got to put the pannier rack, take the pannier rack off, take the mudguard off, replace the mudguard, pannier rack, and then put the basket back on. In the rain, apparently. It was sunshine a minute ago. Anyway, I'm going to do it in a sort of time lapse taking off part, and then I'll do it slower than putting together and putting on part. I've actually never changed the pannier rack, so just like I never changed my brake pads before, so hopefully it will work. And if not, it'll be fun in the meantime. I can make some snacks. Bye. First step is I'm going to assemble my pannier rack. It's already spitting rice cakes. Starting with the main bit. All the bits come with it. This one came off Amazon. It seemed like I'm plugging Amazon, but it's just because it arrived when I needed it to. I've got instructions here, so let's see if I can do it. I won't be doing that because I've got to have my bike ready before I do this, so I'll be doing that afterwards. So for this, I'm going to use an Allen key. I'm going to need an Allen key for the Allen key bits, and then I've got a flathead screwdriver for the Jubilee clips, and I think that's all I need. Oh no, I also need a star-shaped screwdriver for some other bits as well. So just make sure you got all the kit, but I think this is all I need. We'll find out. Okay, so I've taken the basket off, and now it's time for the pannier rack. Bit of a problem, which I'm going to try and find a cheap way around. So there is inside the mudguard there's a nut and bolt. This basically I should take the tyre, take the wheel off to get to, but I'm going to try and do it not, because I really can't be bothered. I'm not completely sure how to take off my back tyre and put it on again in the time that I have before I have to go to the park. So I'm going to try and do it bodged way. I hope it works. So bodging it didn't work. I thought because this has got to go anyway, the mudguard, I could just break it off and get in there, but I can't. So I'm going to have to, I really don't want to take the wheel off, but I'm going to have to move the wheel. So this is something I didn't see, so I've got an adjustable spanner ready to go. So I managed to get it off with minimal movement of my wheel, which I'm hoping will be okay for the chain and the gears and everything. So I got given this one, which is great. I've kept all the screws from my old one, mainly because I actually realised I have no screws for this one. So what I'm going to do is, this has got a little bit up here actually. I was going to make a hole in it and attach it to the pannier rack, this is the mudguard, but instead I've got this little one here, so I'll just use this to attach it to the pannier rack, I think, rather than make a hole. I have got a drill just in case, but so I'm going to try and put it on now. And this one doesn't attach to that bit. Maybe I will try and attach it to that bit. There's also a little nut down here that nut bolt I haven't unscrewed yet, but down the bottom, and so I'm going to do that, keep that, and again try and reuse it a little bit. So let's see how we go. Okay, my back fell over, but basically I put it on and then realised the bolt that holds, the screw that holds this part on, which is down bottom near the pedals, I just can't get the screw out. It's like really, really hard. It didn't work in the other one either. So I made 2 holes a bit further up here. And basically I'm going to cable tie that to the bike and then put it on, slot it on. hopefully this works. So basically kind of got it central-ish. It's not the best up here. Yeah, these are really, I think, quite hard to get right in the middle. But basically, yeah, it's kind of good. It should be attached here. So I'm tempted to put a hole in it and attach it here as well. Maybe I have to do that. Okay, so I got there in the end. Basically, I put some cable ties in here and to hold it away from the wheel. A couple in here and a couple in here, and a couple down the bottom because the screw. No, 1, 2, 3. So we are finally ready to put the pannier rack on the back. It's taken ages. I also undid the brake cable here, which I forgot to say. There's some more room. So now, pannier time. You good girl. You watching? Okay, so this one, then this one, and then this one. Try and make it all even. Yeah, and then top one.
Yeah.
Just trying to make it more even as we go. That feels alright, is it?
Yeah, that's good.
And then that one is yeah. Oh, that's gonna hold. That's so that one's all good. And then we just got to put in the bar here.
Where'd you get this from? Oh, you bought that on eBay or something?
Amazon.
Oh, right.
Amazon. Could you please pass me a couple of nuts and screws and that bar? So I think that this goes like this, and then I just got to turn these by hand wherever. I think that's pretty good. So like it'll be basically I wanted it so that that's fine. So that that's sort of in line with here.
I guess if we loosen all these up, we can move it.
Which ones? Yeah, oh these. Shall I have a quick look? Okay, I finally did it with the very helpful hand of Sean Bean. I replaced my mudguard, my back mudguard, and my pannier rack. And this pannier rack, although like super fiddly, is actually really seemingly quite secure. So hopefully it's going to stay there. Yeah, it seems like triangulated really well. I'll post which one it is and where I got it from, but it was definitely a two-person job, and the nuts and bolts were like really quite stiff. But I'm hoping that it will never move again. And if you don't have to replace your back mudguard, you don't have to take the wheel off or anything. So that is good. But yeah, I'll let you know how I get on with it. I'll put my brake cable back in, and yeah, hopefully that's helped in how to change your mudguard. The only piece of advice I'd have was that to try and have a drill. That made a real big difference. We were using the Allen key that came with it, and the drill made so much difference. It was so much easier. And then also like a longer hand screw was really, like a longer Allen key, really helped with the leverage sort of thing. But apart from that, yeah, once we worked out to get these bars on the outside and everything, it was really good. And yeah, any questions please ask me, but hopefully that helps on how to replace all of the back things.